So this is my Kaio-Ken Son Goku deck. One copy of the leader. 4 Gigantic Bomber. 4 Son and Gohan and Piccolo. 4 Uneasy Alliance Son Goku. 4 Master Roshis. 4 Son Gohan. 4 Vegeta. 4 Bodyguard Logic. 4 Destructive Champa. 4 E Supreme Kai. 4 Objections. 4 Senzu Beans. 4 Shock and Death Ball. And 2 Trunks Power Overseeing Time. The main goal of the deck is to awaken. There's no self-awakening cards in this deck, so you are actually currently relying on your opponent dealing you damage, so you awaken from that, and then use the revive effect of Gigantic Bomber and Gohan and Piccolo, father and son, right? Use them to maximize the draw ability of your leader. Probably won't use them as much, but what you're really going to use is the activate ability of choosing one of your blue-green multicolored battle cards in rest mode until the end of until the start of your next main phase. As long as that card is in rest mode, your opponent cards cannot attack your leader cards. So this leader has the ability to turn your blue-green battle cards into deadly defenders, essentially, which is pretty awesome. As long as you can keep them in play, particularly keep them in rest mode, you're good. So depending on which one you choose. So let's say you have Gigantic Bomber. Now I'm not too sure of the rulings at the moment, but I'm gonna go with the idea that if I, summon Gigantic Bomber, attack with it and whatnot, obviously, since now it's in rest mode, because I use the leader's ability to target it, and now it, will make it where my opponent can't attack my leader, but my opponent, of course, can attack Gigantic Bomber. So then, since and he has revived, so in that scenario, if they attack him and they do succeed in killing him, KO him, then either by attack or by a card effect, I can revive him with discarding a multicolored card, a blue-green multicolored card, or a blue and green card from my hand in order to revive it. When I revive, more likely the reviving is back in active mode. But he is a blocker, so if my opponent does try to attack my leader, I can block it and he'll go into rest mode. And I'm hoping that the fact that it depends on how revive works exactly. I don't know if the card goes into drop area or when it gets KO'd before it goes to drop area, you pitch the 2 cards and it makes it where it never left. So then I don't know if it stays in the same battle position it was in or whatnot. If it is, that's good, because then you will still have the ability and he never left the field. But let's say he went to drop area and then you pitch the 2 cards to revive, because I don't know how revive works exactly. I'm just going off of the effect of the words, so I'm assuming that if it's anything like Magic has what's called regeneration. The battle card never leaves the field. You just trigger the regeneration and the battle card stays. The creature stays in the field. So it revives the same way, where the battle card never leaves the field because you triggered its revive ability. Then that's cool. But if the card actually has to go to drop area for you to trigger the effect, then that changes how things work. When this card is KO, play this card and negate the skill. See, so that implies that it has to actually go to the drop area, which is what I'm thinking. It goes to the drop area, you pay the cost to revive it and literally bring it back from the drop area. Because you're playing it, you typically play it in active mode. So let's go with that. You play it in active mode, and since it's a blocker, you can use it to block again. But because it left the field and then came back, and now it's currently in rest mode again, will I still have the ability, or will the ability go away because it actually left? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm concerned about. Now, of course, do your best to keep this in play. As long as you protect a Gigantic Bomber, you don't have to worry about your opponent attacking your leader. I will admit that when I was first testing this out, I was actually going with the idea that you use the effect of them, of the leader, when they're in your energy area. So that's how I was playing it. And I was like, oh, that's broken. And then that's when I started thinking, maybe I'm reading the effect wrong. So then I looked at it again and it says multicolor battle cards. Choose one of your multicolor battle cards in rest mode. And I'm like, it says battle card. It doesn't say energy. It says battle card. So I must, I assumed it wrong. I assumed that I targeted in my energy. It's like, no, I targeted on the field while it's a battle card, right? So it's like, oh, okay, that changes how the effect works, which makes it less broken, more balanced, because I have to actually keep these battle cards in play. I have to attack with them in order to get them in rest mode, because the effect doesn't triggers an active main. Your active main, not your opponent's active main. So you have to actually attack. That's the most common way you're going to get them in rest mode, and then use the leader's ability to choose, and then essentially keep that battle card rested on your opponent's turn. You should be able to defend yourself and not worry about taking hits. So the idea is to get to 4 energy, awaken, and then defend the capsule. Defend the 4 remaining energy, 4 remaining life you have, and keep attacking your opponent with double strike. Try to win. I don't have to explain much of anything else. Everything else is self-explanatory. How you're going to use them. Obviously objection ramp up, so you have more energy in the opponent, so you can play more, make more plays. Be able to, since there's multicolored cards in here, obviously you can make Gohan and Vegeta cost 2. You got some battle cards that can negate attacks. You got Shock and Death Ball, negate attack and pop a creature, so some good stuff here. As you can see, Sun and Gohan and Piccolo, as well as Vegeta, has a little bit of hand destruction capability, so that's useful. You have Gigantic Bomber, it has some graveyard hate right there, because when you play this card, choose up to 2 battle cards in your opponent's drop area and place them under this card or Dr. Hero's lab in your battle area. Since the lab is not in this deck, obviously you're going to be putting it under here, which is pretty cool that it has that ability. So it makes it generic that you can splash in any deck that's blue-green, and then utilize this effect of being able to, when you play it, take up to 2 battle cards in your opponent's drop area, place it under the. This is good against any Shenron deck, any deck that uses World Peace or anything of that nature, or any deck that uses some type of revive card. I mean revive, I mean like a card that brings back a battle card from the drop area, like what's that card everybody uses? Familiar Bond. There you go. Something like Familiar Bonds and whatnot. So some good anti-meta right here. And that'll be the end of the video.